autumn berry cluster. I begin by really making just semicircles to create my berries and leaving enough so that my light source will be able to be reflected when I come back with some lighter colors. I just love watercolors because when they dry and even as they're going down an application, the pigment's really irregular, just flowing with that mixture of water, and it gives it a really pretty effect when it is nice and dry. Adding on some of the lighter tones of this kind of a maroon. I continue the circle and start bringing in a mixture of white with these, and also I'm tipping it with silver to just bring more muted color of these red little berries. I was in the Pacific Northwest, and that's the reason why I'm doing these pretty berries. And since we're approaching autumn, that would be a nice time to just paint some pretty berries. There's that silver mix, and allowing the watercolor to fill in little gaps of the white. And for my leaves, I'm doing an outline with a lighter green. And letting the water pool in certain areas so that the watercolor, when I place different colors, will start to blend into the crevices. Really, it's more about the outline of a shape at this point. I give a little heavier color around certain tops of it to give depth to these leaves. And I want to pick up a little bit of the berry color. I know leaves are dominantly green and brown, but I want to give some of that pretty red in there, indicating our autumn season. I'm going to put a final touch into the background also. I'll add another leaf here soon. And continuing with the story of the different colors of the autumn and berries, and adding a little bit of brown as well to these leaves. The darker portions indicating shadows of these leaves. And let's go to the back. Just putting an overlay of the leaf in the back. I don't mind that some of that brown stem of my berries gets absorbed into the leaves. This cluster of leaves and a cluster of berries. Giving that autumn coloring. The vein of the leaf, giving a little little more definition to the one as it goes into the background. Shading the tips and seeing where I want to bring in darker portions to the leaf structure. Revisiting my berries. Giving some cool little highlights. And I'm satisfied. The depth of the berries with the contrast of the reds with the autumn colors spread into the leaves behind it. Thank you so much for joining me today as we play with some pretty colors in watercolors and a dynamic for autumn, which is soon approaching. I am always wishing you happy watercolor creations. Have a great day.